Why digital badges? Let's talk a bit about the history of badges. Who uses them and what were they used for? A number of organizations and environments, including the Girl Scouts, the Boy Scouts, and the military, have historically utilized badges as a means for motivating their community members to take action and for their community members to showcase their skills, abilities, and accomplishments. However, the significance of these badges remained most prominent within the domain of these relatively closed communities. So let's fast forward to today. The face of education and the workforce, as well as the bridge between these two domains, is changing. To quote the Senior Vice President of People Operations at Google, Laszlo Bock, GPAs are worthless as a criteria for hiring and test scores are worthless. Your ability to perform at Google is completely unrelated to how you perform when you were in school because the skills you acquired in college are very different. This statement reflects how industries are starting to change how they view student qualifications. So, why use open badges as part of your school's training program? Digital badges align with the expectations and standards of a high-quality training program. Incremental and cumulative badges motivate learners to complete training pathways, similar to a form of gamification. Digital badges allow potential employers to properly verify a candidate's skills. They support increased options for learner voice and choice. Digital badges help to prepare learners for college and careers at all ages. And finally, they help learners to showcase and track their learning via digital backpacks or portfolios. So, what makes a digital badge meaningful to learners, schools, and employers? There are two schools of thought on this. One argument is that the more official a digital badge is, the better it is for both learners and employers. To make a badge more official, you can reach out to a company, organization, or school to see if they would be willing to back your badge. You can also create a rubric to organize your badge creation process with a focus on quality objectives. Another argument is that really all badges are meaningful and that all badges tell a learner's story. Regardless of who created a digital badge, whether it was a certified company or Mrs. Smith, the 7th grade English teacher, all badges earned by a learner tell a story about that learner's interests. Similarly, for employers, all badges provide them with a clearer picture of who the learner is. What are they about? What topics capture their interest? And how do they spend their time? For example, let's say I'm in charge of a school that serves a high population of English language learners, and we have to hire a new teacher. Reviewing the portfolio of a teacher who I can confirm spent more of their time and energy dedicated to learning about supporting ELL students is going to be meaningful to me regardless of how official the issuer of that teacher's digital badges are, because it still shows me what this teacher cares about and who they are as a person. Another reason you might want to incorporate digital badges into your next training is that they support the rollout of both synchronous training options for learners, where learners can opt to come receive training in person, and asynchronous training options, where learners can opt to learn at their own pace in an online environment to earn the same badge. Digital badges can also lend themselves to supporting the choice and voice of your trainees. For example, I could create a handful of online training programs that might appeal to the unique interests and jobs of each person on our school's team, and then allow them the opportunity to choose which of the badge offerings they wish to earn. Studies show that when given more options on how to proceed with the training, learners, especially adult learners, tend to be more receptive to the material being taught. Thanks for watching. For more information on digital badges, please visit www.mis.mo.